Shakalaka, what is going on, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's episode, we are going to be talking about a very, very important message for all Bitcoin and Ethereum holders. Exactly what it is in this episode. You will not want to miss it. I guarantee it. Totally guarantee it. 100% guarantee it. What's up, guys? Randall here. Today we're talking about a very important message for Bitcoin and Ethereum holders. Now, I have been watching some videos by this guy, Benjamin Cohen, into the cryptoverse, and my goodness, it has totally changed my long-term perspective on Bitcoin and Ethereum and cryptocurrencies in general. I mean, these videos have been absolutely insane, so definitely check out his videos if you have not seen them yet. They are crazy, and I messaged him. Maybe we'll have a live stream together if he answers. That would be cool. But what is so awesome for Bitcoin and Ethereum? Well, there are a couple videos that I recommend. One is this Bitcoin logarithmic regression projections. Another one further down, we have Ethereum reaccumulation phase of a lifetime. Now, in this Bitcoin logarithmic regression video, this kind of lines up a lot with what we're seeing in the Bitcoin rainbow chart, where right now we are still in this accumulate phase. Okay, it seems nonsensical. It's like Bitcoin's almost at all-time highs. Almost at all-time highs. It's at like $16,000. It is literally 4/5 of the way there, and yet this is still the accumulate phase. How could that even be possible? Especially after yesterday's news, which I mentioned right here in a video, where CNBC says now's a good time to buy Bitcoin. That's a very negative indicator for Bitcoin. But after watching Benjamin's videos, it's very clear that this is the opportunity of a lifetime. If we take a look, Bitcoin is right down here in this yellow phase, right after the halving. This is like an accumulation phase. Bitcoin is finally back to the fair value. The fair value has kind of caught up with Bitcoin, and then now it's just going to hover here until we have another bubble. And when this bubble happens, he's looking somewhere at $130,000 top, but then coming down to $40,000. Like, we're not even at the next bottom yet. That kind of blows my mind, because it's like, right now I'm like, oh my gosh, Bitcoin price is so high, it could come down. But then I'm like, well, I mean, we got Paul Tudor Jones longing Bitcoin at $9,500. We got Robert Kiyosaki in there. We have all these really big traders who are going long on Bitcoin at these insanely high prices. And it's like, holy cow, this thing could be a lot bigger than I ever thought possible. But not only that, I mean, with Ethereum, same thing. This is basically the fair value of Ethereum, and we're just sitting in there. Ethereum right now, fair value. It is not bubbled. And here's a thing that he explains in one of these videos. Might be this one, might be another one. That basically, like, Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're not going to have the same, like, exponential one day 10x like a lot of the other altcoins do. Because guess what? It takes a lot more money to move these markets. But we're seeing that money enter the markets. Okay, we're hearing about it entering the Bitcoin market with Paul Tudor Jones investing, with MicroStrategies buying a whole bunch, with Grayscale owning 1 out of 1,000 Bitcoin, 1 out of 30. Microsystems owns 1 out of 1,000. So we hear about this money entering, but we're not seeing it yet. It takes a while because they're doing over-the-counter trades. They're not buying it on exchanges. So it's really not going to affect the prices until FOMOers start coming back in. And I was thinking before that, once Bitcoin hits $20,000, that everyone was going to FOMO in. But I think no, probably not even when it hits $20,000, because how slowly it's moving up, how many other distractions there are in the market right now. All of these things make it move up basically under everyone's nose. They don't even see it. Like, I talk with people about Bitcoin, and they still think, oh yeah, that's a thing for like people to buy drugs. It was good like a number of years ago. How's it doing now? And I'm like, oh, it's at like $16,000. And they're like, what? So like under everybody's nose, because they're focused on the election. They're focused on coronavirus. They're focused on whatever else, and they're totally missing out on the economic opportunity of a lifetime. Now, right now with Bitcoin and Ethereum, we're seeing some pretty crazy things where we're seeing the Bitcoin finding support on the 20 weekly average. Same thing with Ethereum, finding support on the 20 weekly average. So these are really great indicators that we might be heading into the ending the accumulation phase and heading into the bubble. But it's not too late. Accumulate Bitcoin, accumulate Ethereum, but it's not too late. It's still very, very early. Like, this reminds me, I wasn't involved in crypto in 2016, but I imagine this is what it was like in 2016, where it went from $100 to $1,000, okay, over that year. And then it took off. Like, this is the year where it goes from 3,000, who knows, maybe 15, maybe 30. And then it takes off. Like, this is the pre-phase. This is the accumulation phase. It's mind-blowing, but this is it. So, that's all I wanted to say, guys. It's still super early. We are still well on track for a $70,000+ Bitcoin. I think by October 2021. Benjamin says that's kind of like early. He thinks 2022, 2023. We'll kind of have to see what happens. But if you enjoyed the video, guys, and I hope you did, like it. It helps out so much. Subscribe. Click the notification bell. I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.